Sports College Football. Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. Fights off the defender. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Wide receiver going in motion. Moore to the air. Fires to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
This is the matchup everyone was excited to see in this football game, and it doesn't take long to get to it. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback taking a shot, and early on, it's the corner who wins, knocking it away for the incompletion. That won't be the last time these two guys go toe-to-toe, but this is where your eyes need to be all game long.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish. South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. He's going to go for a big one. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. Back to throw. It's back. rushes on him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, that is a picture-perfect start for this defense. Number one objective, get off the field even better. Third down, force them into a passing situation. You win, you hit the quarterback. Nice start by this D.
And it'll be down right there. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on third down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Another incompletion on third down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And talk about getting excited just to lose it again. The offense gets the first down. You've got enough yards, but what do you have to do? You've got to take care of the football. You can't cough it up. The defense forces the fumble, recovers it, takes all the wind and all the momentum back to their side.
And the Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Buys a little time. Blasted as he lets it go.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to throw, it's back. He unleashes a long one. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on fourth.
Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And if that don't light your fire, your win is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Fields. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. Quickly to the tight end. Dragged down. Liddell moves the sticks for a first down.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Catch in the middle, it's Fields. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass, it's Carr. On the run, still looking. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. He just wisely got rid of that when the worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Trying to barrel in. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, short completion, setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on 3rd down. Under fire. Escapes the pressure to his right. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
He's looking to pass. Touchdown, Fighting Irish! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, they're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's not going to take the touchback. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. From the gun, running back on the move. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Off the play fake. The sure hands, it's Fletcher. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Caught in the backfield, it's Bauman. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They'd hoped to get him in space, create running room, and there just wasn't anything there.
I love the 3rd down, aggressive, in-your-face defense, not giving you any room to run down the field. Great job by the defense. They saw the throw, the quick pass, reacted to it, got him on the ground for a loss.
Throws for the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab, 1st down, still on his feet. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Oh, ball's out! Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Turning it on. The 20, 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Bringing the heat. And the throw out to the sideline. Good for a few. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That last completion sets him up on second down. Back to pass. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Ample time in the pocket and lets it go to the left. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Working on the right. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Well, when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned it.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Caught over the middle. It's Fields. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Carr. He wants it all. Touchdown, Irish! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Bauman. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to go up top on first down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. Inside the everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. From inside the 15, here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. From the gun, the running back has it. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard games just because of the body blow effect.
And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Caught in the backfield, it's Klein. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Still looking, on the move. Let's it fly. Finds space on the right. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. And the Wolverines are on the move. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. In this rivalry, you could just about write the history of the game. Rodney and Fielding Yost, Schembechler and Holtz, the Rocket and Desmond Howard. So many great moments in this rivalry, which has been played since the 1800s.
So many great moments, so many great plays, great players. And how about the uniforms? Just clean, beautiful, pristine units.
This is just classic college football. Because of all those names that Reese just ripped off, this game always seems to come down to the final play.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Klein. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
How nice is it in this offense to have a tight end like that guy that can come up with plays for you all over the field? We just saw the big 3rd down catch. He set him up here in the red zone. I like going back to him, maybe live.
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
I love the awareness by the defense here. Everyone thinking 1st down, down close to the goal line. The offense is going to run the football, right? But this defense was ready for the chance that the offense might throw it. So defenders playing the pass and getting upfield, getting to the QB. Awesome job.
Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on 3rd down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing off. And you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best playmakers are and who needs to get a look on this critical third down. Whether you're running it or you're throwing it, the best players touch the ball right here.
To the air, it's Underwood. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan. They grab the early lead.
I love the aggressiveness early by this offense. 4th and goal, no problem. Putting the drive together, staying aggressive, and they get rewarded.
I like just paying the drive off, too, because it's the opening drive of the game. You've marched it down the field. You want to come away with a touchdown, right? Maybe the decision-making there for the coaches, listen, even if we don't get it, our defense is out in good field position. There's a lot of football left to go. We can make up for it later. I love the aggressive play call.
Looking downfield on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Got his man to the level. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Irish have always been built on the run, but timely completions are important, like the great Tom Clements back in the day or John Hewart.
Got to be clutch, right? Got to be balanced and got to find those moments where you can thrive. It's always a system, it seems like, at Notre Dame where it's been built around the run game and it's built around physicality, but they got to get that element of balance to really take off and get to that next level.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Back to pass, it's Carr. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Fields. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
This receiver is such a weapon. He has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed.
Makes the grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Fitted in the window for the score.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And he puts through the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Dropping back, it's It's Underwood. Oh, they're after him. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. Bringing it back. At the 30. He's at the touchdown, Notre Dame. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The run to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Back open in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. On the move to his left. Makes the grab, it's Haynes. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Corner's going to give them room. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. It's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Working that left side. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. There's no logical reason these two shouldn't play every year. Proximity, both powerhouses, but squabbles get in the way from time to time, guys.
They sure do, and I think Notre Dame being an independent always make...
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air, it's Carr. Finds his big tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Might be looking to run. He throws one to the left. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. The Wolverines will boot it away to start the second half. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. He's going to fire deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Well, in that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Scanning the field, it's Carr. Fires to the right. And that one's incomplete. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And we talked about this at half, man. They've got to start to pressure the quarterback more. This offense had a lot of success. You got to make this guy feel uncomfortable. And the first drive out of the half, they do exactly that.
So the offense is coming to the line. 4th and long to go, and this is a questionable decision. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's locked. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Fires to the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Rifles it down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They get to him as he throws. He's got his man. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Notre Dame now facing 3rd and inches. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He's taking the shot. He's got it down the left side. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
Man, I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Here's the pressure. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. He's a one-man wrecking crew on this defensive front. This is the type of performance that can etch you in Wolverine lore forever.
Yeah, and it's a great lore to be etched in. Obviously, year after year, you see so many dominant guys in the trenches. And this is how it's done. You stop the run first, you get them in passing situations, pin your ears back, and go put your name in those record books.
Going for 6. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they take it in for 6 more points. Notre Dame looks as if they're warming up for a victory march as they push out this lead.
I'll tell you what, David, the Irish have done a fantastic job recruiting, and those playmakers have shown up here in this game.
Yeah, and handling the moment, handling the big rivalry game with Michigan, a big showdown. Now can they finish this off because they're looking good right now.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside the 15, here comes the return. And the coverage team able to make forced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them.
Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. I mean, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who are now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Second down after that previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Caught behind the line. It's Brown. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Anderson. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Here comes the bunch formation. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
And they pick up the first on the ground. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage. But they could not deny this backer coming up with that conversion.
Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Bringing pressure. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
The incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. Throwing again on second and 10. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. The offense sets up with a first and goal. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
Coming up, second down and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone. He comes up short. Now we're looking at a third and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on third and goal.
Going to throw for it on third and goal. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
It's a blitz look here from the defense. Looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. Looking to the end zone. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
Scanning the field, it's Carr. Aggressive call on the opening play. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They always seem to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody on the outside who can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
First set of downs. It's first and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. This should be the last play of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive. Did some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And one final play before the end of the quarter. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass ball is incomplete. They took a downfield shot on the final play of the opening quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking for a man deep down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw over the middle. What a catch!
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this
deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down. So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. Oh, great chance at an interception. Could not hold on in the end zone. We'll set up a third down call. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way
straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
Looking to the end zone. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
He'll take a deep shot. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. Got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
1st down here for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for his big tight end. He's got his man wide open. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down. Offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Back to throw. It's Carr. Quick throw to the left. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. And the ball to the ground. The ball rolls out of bounds. It'll end up being a short gain, but no 1st down. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Anderson. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. To the air. It's Nussmeier. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Oh, and he breaks 3. It's a foot race. Touchdown, LSU. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Pauling. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Looking to throw it on first down. He fires it down the middle. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. And they heave it deep downfield. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
Point after, not right through. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. First down. They're going to throw the football. Quick throw over the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He's looking deep again. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Receivers are bunched together. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. Wide open downfield. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out. It's Pauling. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The Passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. Wide open downfield. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that.
The ball is picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Trap down the middle. It's Durham. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Over the middle, it's Anderson.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to throw yet again. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
Takes the ground. It's Brown. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. It's an out route. The catch made. Has a pass to the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
The key on the 3rd down between the quarterback and the wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to get to maybe get upfield and make a play.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely throws the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pauling. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down to the catch.
Looking to throw. It's Carr. He's running out of time here. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another.
Breaks into the clear. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Tight end makes the grab. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Tremendous competitive battle here as we check out some of the stats so far. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Carr. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab near the sticks. It's Anderson. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball up to the 28.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's reeled in. It's Brown. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. 1st down, looking for more now. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
LSU now operating in the red zone. 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Try and muscle for the 1st down. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The field goal is good. And cue the celebration. They have taken the lead in the final minute. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Carr. The pass rush closing in. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And the offense will spend the timeout with 27 seconds remaining. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a late deep throw. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, they're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down. Well, it was an entertaining game, but we enjoyed calling it, but he's got to sting to fall short at the end.
Well, sometimes you're going to suffer losses like this, and you're just going to have to pick up your head and move on. It's the coach's job to try to get this team ready to play the next time they go out.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Herbstreit. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Bringing it out, it's Turner. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Klubnik. Short connection to the tight end here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Early adversity here. They face a third down in the opening possession. Send the back in motion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
So we got the opening drive. We got a big third down. Why not go with that quick slant? It works. It typically does work, and it's a first down.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
A second down after that completion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Today. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking downfield, it's Sand. It's a short completion to the tight end. Tackled, but first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Wants to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Incompletion makes it second down. Looking to throw again. Quick completion to the tight end. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First and goal. A great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Buckeyes! That's how you finish a play. Here's the point after attempt.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Randall. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To throw, it's Klubnik. Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Davidson. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down here for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent that deep shot.
Well, it's an incompletion here. but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Empty set now, 5 wide.
Here we go.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back, it's Sayan. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. The Buckeyes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Just trying to get rid of it.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Running play called on 3rd and short. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
4th down catch to the right. He's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down.
Chris, how about this? You're inside the red zone. You get the 4th down. You go for it. You show that aggressive approach. Your players love that you show confidence in them, and you're rewarded with a first down.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. See if they can convert the point after.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Makes the grab. It's Williams.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made by the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there.
How about the consistency from this quarterback and his accuracy? That's 5 passes, 5 completions, and now he's got 1st and goal.
Pressure is coming. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all... And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Throws to the tight end. He's got it with room to run. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Back to pass. It's Sayan. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. And the quarterback dropping back. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They cap the drive with 6 points. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Chris, this quarterback seems to be feeling it right now. That's his second touchdown pass of this game. Doing a great job of reading coverage and getting the ball out of his hands on time.
It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. This will likely be the last play of the half. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he